Another day, another run. Hello again. We are doing exceptionally well currently. I just finished a couple of loot runs. Sold all the basic stuff. And I haven't actually identified this epic weapon that we got from the ghoul boss. Let's do that. It's a pretty hefty appraisal fee. This better be good. Plus 3 black mace. What does it do? 30 attack power, 30 magic. Huh. Bit of a hybrid weapon. Plus 16% burn damage. Crit multiplier. And a 20% damage conversion. Interesting. I did check how that works. So basically, your basic attack is determined by strength, unless you go with dexterity conversion with the physical, and wisdom for the magical. Huh. This is a pretty unique weapon. Has an 8% burn resist. And can do a head crush. A 50% damage. Single target. Stun for 2 seconds. And with only a 5-second cooldown. Interesting. I think it's actually stronger than anything I have. And it even has decent utilities. Oh, and because we are deeper, we can finally understand the shopkeeper guy. That came up when I came back from the loot run. So from this point on, when you move to appraise an item, the shopkeep actually gives you a relative level. So you can know if it's poor quality or something better. You got a couple basic things. Gonna sort them out later. Let's see what we have in terms of new items here. For 15,000 we have a medicine that allows us 1 full respec. Interesting. Twisted sensor. Sensor set to perform miracles of a nameless god. Using it will revive defeated monsters. Okay, and how exactly? I don't think you can use items during a fight. I'm guessing you can use this one immediately after the fight. And then you just replay the whole thing. It's possibly good when you're elite hunting. Maybe. It's a little bit costly. I don't want to experiment with it just yet. We also have a monster dictionary. Allows you to see the enemy's affinity resistances. Okay, now this is one thing that I kinda wanted all this time. But still, it does seem like a single-use item, so we need to take a manual record of it or something. Orb of Revelation. Avoid traps for a certain period of time. Oh, that's sweet. You don't actually need to spec into that skill. Alright. Any new weapons or armor that we have? Ooh, military sword. Level 5. Base attack power 30. Okay, so this is kind of the benchmark that we are supposed to have at this point. We're currently a tiny bit weaker than that. We need to put everything. Yeah, staff 33. Base magic. I think I'm still running with 12 or 15 base power stuff. Expert longbow 38. I kinda want this for 4th. He does deal half damage, rather reduce damage, because I still have the dancer's outfit. I'm not actually sure. I want to keep that on him, actually. Plate armor. Oof. A whole lot of negatives. But 30 physical, 15 magical defense. Warlock robe. Extra magic defense. Yeah, we kinda have to hybridize our resistances. Sorcerer stuff, +2. Oh, and it has innate mana recovery. Has some magic resist for enchant. Kinda want this one for 2nd. It would be nice if we could have these buttons over here as well. You know, these ones can show you what you have equipped, but I cannot see it here, so I don't know exactly how good it is that I am buying. Okay, what happened just now? Huh. That's weird. Paralysis resist, seal resist. Oh, you can just have a specialty belt for someone. Interesting. And magic resist ring for some extra magic defense. Same with the belt. Okay, so we don't have to reinvent everything. We can also accessorize. Okay. I really hope these are going to start popping up with some enchants. Let's buy this one. And we actually have the lab unlocked now. Let's take a look. You use the keys you received from the girl and set foot into the room. The room is smaller than you thought. Mysterious contraptions, weapons, armor, and elvish books carelessly stashed around, with the scent of some kind of herb filling the room. After a moment, a familiar figure shows herself. It was the girl you had in the labyrinth. The girl thanks the group politely and explains what the facility is. It seems she researches the special properties of items found in the labyrinth in this facility, and apparently she was successful in artificially recreating the phenomenon. The girl says that she will use this technology to enhance the group's equipment, but it won't be for free. You can now use Matinee's laboratory. You can enhance your equipment for a price. The property attached to the item will be random. By repeating the process, you may be able to craft the gear you want. That's not ready yet, becomes available after a few battles. Okay, so basically if we find the base gear that we like, we can just toss a random enchantment onto it. And it sounds like we can stack these enchantments. Okay, that's probably worth a try. Okay, now, let's see about this grid. Okay, gonna go with this tentatively. That said, I am beginning to feel the constraints of this grid. There's so many skills I want to pack into this. And I also don't want to part with these passive skills. They are extremely useful. But for now, let's see if this works. Oh, forgot to buy food again. No matter. So now, let's go this way. One-way path ahead. Okay, this is gonna be another one of those teleports. Last time I tried to go around with this other one, and it still teleported me. Yeah. Works the same. Okay, now where are we? Wow, we are going to do some damage. Almost double physical. I can work with these. And 14% block rate is not insignificant either. I heard the click, but what was that? I do not like that. Yeah, this way should be the more safe, right? Oh, piece of candy. Tiny bit of money. Okay, probably doable. Let's see how to set this up. Obviously, with Code Air still being our only mana skill, we're going with that. Probably you're +1. You're taking the Fangbreaker. And let's burst down this archer, since he can hit multiple ones. And probably like this. Let's see. Okay, now burst you down before you do anything stupid. Holy shit, that's a lot of freeze damage. I love it. Okay, 51 with the launch. Oh, right, it also gives physical buff. Okay, I can probably spam launch for now. Yeah, this works. Oh, is this a... Ah, this is a one-way door. I see it now. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just go back and do this again. Up, up, up. This way was leading somewhere. damage per second for the poisonous skill. That's okay, I guess. Obtain Mage Killer. Now that's a name and a half. Whatever is it gonna be. It's a one-handed weapon. 37 base attack. Pretty decent crit and accuracy. And it can use Seal Magic. 150% infliction rate. And 110% base attack power. And it doesn't have a cooldown. And seals for 20 seconds. That's actually very good. It's almost guaranteed. And we also have Seal Poison that deals more damage if the enemy has Seal. Okay, we can set up something with that. Okay, now let's go back to the teleporter. See where exactly that takes us. Abyssal pits will appear inside of dungeons from time to time. Multiple enemies will appear from the Abyssal pit, forcing the party to fight multiple battles, but will gain many rewards if they are victorious. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay. I'll actually start with you. Yeah, like this. And this one over here. Ah, 5 waves in total. Okay. Now let's see what we got. Ooh, over 1000 XP. And a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so these are plenty lucrative. I can get behind this. And we're back here. Still not a fan of whatever that sound is. Really sounds like we're activating a trap somewhere. Okay, we can take these. bit of money. Okay, this one is a dead end. What's up here? Oh, that's a big empty room. Blessing of magic. Okay, this looks a little ominous. A fully armored man can be seen crouching in the center of the room. He is visibly agitated, standing up, then looking around, then crouching again. He eventually notices the party and speaks in a booming voice. Octogirl, are you guys a fan of Octogirl too? Octogirl? You don't know her? How suspicious. Suspicious? I will protect Octogirl. You know what? I'm not gonna question this. Easy enough. The suspicious man droops his head and crouches on the floor again. Okay, that's it. Alright then. Okay, and this will keep happening. Probably need to find something to pacify him. Okay, this room also loops around. Yeah, exact same setup. And a level up. Yeah, this is probably another fight, let's see. From the shadows of the stone pillars, an elvish man radiating pale light appears. Clad in beautiful armor, he approaches silently and speaks to you in a hushed voice. We and the priestesses sealed the giant deep underground. The giant's resistance was fierce, but we built a fortress and battled the beast. This is that very fortress. Many of our comrades perished, the priestess is among them. The man vanishes. Okay. Exposition ghost. Let's mark that with a... I don't know. Maybe use the star for story-related stuff. Okay, door number 1. Monster Dictionary. Oh, right, still haven't tried to use it yet. Detect weakness. Visualize enemy attribute resistance. Okay, does it have a... Okay, 300 steps. Okay, in that case, let's get our notebooks ready. Ooh, interesting. So I'm guessing the X means... I'm not even going to guess. My first guess would be that it doesn't work. But we can clearly hit the fighters with magic. Oh no, this one is a mage. Maybe this signifies positive resistance. That could be it. In which case, need to take care of this one very fast. Like that. And we have an unstable crystal, which is... what is it? That's a unique accessory, encounter 30%, which means that's also here somewhere. Let's see. Encounter indicates the modifier value of the rate of random events triggering. In other words, it is for farming. That is good to have. Just not right now, I suppose. Okay, this goes over there. Oh, right, Japanese game. They have crosses and circles for yes and no. So it looks like you have stun resist. Okay. This just goes around. Okay. And from here, let's go this way. Ah, I see. That's what the noise was. Look at this. Going in from the north. It's gonna turn us around, facing east. Ah, no. Looks like it always turns us around a little. Okay, so a random direction. Okay, and finally, let's take a quick look over here. You feel a piercing gaze from the depths of the darkness. Okay. We're getting menace over here. Okay, I'm probably going to check online over what these symbols mean. I will probably know tomorrow. For now. Okay, I think I can deal with this. Oh, everyone's going to sleep. Bastard. Okay, this needs the Fang Breaker. That's more like it. Oh, this is a pretty decent armor. Okay, not gonna tangle with the middle here. You hear the laughter of a woman by your ear. The group looks around but sees no one. And now we're having ghosts. Okay, you see. This is a single circle, and this is a double circle. So maybe this is resist, and this is immunity. So yeah, no wonder paralysis never works on these ones. Okay. Oh, something happened. Where are we? Oh, we're down here. Okay, what is this? Ah, I can leave a note. I see. Interesting. Okay, I will think of better documentation at a later time. And we're in the dark again. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to leave all of you in the dark as well. Just going to cut it right here. We'll get right back to it in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you next time.